Welcome back. Welcome to Monday Night Live. I hope I'm here on the right day. It is Monday, right? Today's topic is fixing videos that we don't like. So, let me just get tuned in to any comments here. There we go. All right. There are definitely a few different ways to do this. So we're going to do 3 different ways on these 3 different canvases. Hello, the charming giraffe. And this one is a background that I actually like. But other than that, I don't totally, it feels like it's missing something. And these 2 I just don't like. I don't know what was going on here really. I don't remember, but anyways. Hey Rebecca, hey Erica, hey Robin, hey Tina. What's up, everybody? All right, so first things first, let us start with this one. Hey Johnny. I think I've seen you before. Hey Katrina. All right, so with this one, we're gonna actually gesso it. That is presuming I can reach my gesso. I should have gotten this down before. For some reason, it's on a really high shelf. I don't know why. Okay, I got it. Hey Lissy. Hey Allie. So we're just fixing up some old pores that we don't like, basically. So, starting with this one, which we're going to gesso and then pour over. So, obviously, the gesso is going to have to dry. So, I'm going to just gesso this first, and then we'll set it aside and do the other guys. And then we'll come back to it. Okay. This is just Artist Loft. And since I don't use silicone in my paintings, I don't really have to worry about it. But if I did, I'd have to wash that off first, which I would do with alcohol. So we're going to get a lot of questions here. Hi, Monica Chandler. You don't have to put a solid coat over the yucky one. We're going to do this 3 different ways. So hopefully you have a minute to hang out for all 3 ways we're going to do this. This is just one of them. We're going to just gesso this. And I'm not even going to probably do that great of a job. But if this did have silicone on it, I would clean that off first with alcohol. And if it was a background that I liked, but I just felt like it was kind of missing something, then I would just paint something on top of it, like a tree or something, add something to the painting. In this case, there was nothing that I liked about this one. All right, so that now has its gesso on it, albeit not that well done. Oh my gosh, Allie and Johnny, settle down, kids, settle down. Yeah, like the tree painting earlier. All right, so for this, we're going to set this aside. Good. Now, for those of you who just got here, this one is a background that I like, so I'm going to be painting something on top of it. And this one is one that I don't like. I know people are going to argue with me, and there's going to be people that are going to really like this one and be mad that I'm going to paint over it. I know, but you know what? The point is, unfortunately, that these are my paintings and I can't sell or even give away something that I don't like. I won't do it. You can ask my husband. I won't even give him a painting that I don't like. So, all right. Yeah. I don't know why I'm putting on gloves yet. I don't even need gloves. You know what? Let's start with this one. And then we'll go on to this one and then that one. All right. So on this one, I'm going to just paint something on top of it. I don't know what I want to paint on it yet. I'm kind of feeling another tree, but it also kind of gives me like a watery, I don't know, like underwater kind of look. So, yeah. Hello from Alabama. Yeah, I won't even give my own husband a painting that I don't like. He doesn't understand it really, but that's okay. He doesn't have to. All right, so let's just get some paint in here. And I like to turn it multiple directions, kind of see what we got here. I'm almost feeling turtles on this. Let's see. All right, so it's gonna go this way from my perspective. And I'm gonna put some turtles on here because that's what I feel like. So I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit better. If you would just hold on 1 second, the camera is gonna move. So if you can't deal with shaky stuff, close your eyes for a second. There we go. Yeah, we're not gonna go into like a crazy elaborate painting here just because we don't have hours and hours. So we're gonna just do something simple. We're gonna paint some turtles that are going to be kind of swimming. They're gonna be swimming that way. And I usually add 2, but we'll see. And we'll see how big I'm gonna do them. All right, so for anyone who hasn't seen my how to paint a turtle painting, I start with a circle. And then we're going to add the head, which is just going to be a little diamond. I'm just going to keep this real simple. We're going to throw some arms in there. Well, really, they're fins. Not required to make that sound while you're painting. Give them a little tail. And some little back feet here. Fins, really, once again. And there you go. We have our first little turtle. So, let's see. Can you guys all see that? Oh, hey, from Nashville. Okay. All right, so there's turtle number 1. He's very adorable. And turtle number 2 is going to go up here somewhere. Maybe I'll do 3 on this one. I don't know. Let's see. Turtle number 2 is going to go right here. So I usually don't get into like super elaborate things that I add to these because the background is obviously pretty busy. So I generally don't want to detract too much from the background. I just want to add to it. If that makes sense. At least that's my logic. Plus, like I said, we're obviously not going to be here all night. So we got to do something a little bit faster. I don't know why 2 is my magic number for turtles. More or less just seems wrong. So, there we go. We have our 2 little sea turtles. Awesome sauce. Oh, thank you, Catherine. You're amazing. All right, so I'm going to come around where I can give you guys a better close-up. Hi from England. Okay, let's see. There we go. There's my two little sea turtles swimming in the coral reef. Yeah, I love these little guys. So now I'm like, cool. Now I like my painting. It is complete. So, all right, there we go. One down, two to go. Yeah, I can see that. It actually does kind of look like clouds too. All right, before we go on, in the last live video last Monday that I did from the Bay Area, we did do a giveaway, which anyone that had donated that night was going to win a painting or be entered to win a painting. So the winner for that, and hopefully she's watching, is Julie Graves. She did a donation through PayPal. So congrats, Julie. Please contact me about your prize. And yeah, if you're not there tonight, or if you're not there right now, hopefully you see this later. Congrats, Julie. I'll put that in the description later, plus my contact info is in there. Okay, what will I do with the sides? That's an excellent question. I'm a big fan of painting the sides black, so I'll probably just do that. I feel like it frames paintings nicely. You can also just leave them there. Nothing wrong with flying turtles. Okay, let's go on to our next one. So this one, we're just going to straight cover up. And don't get mad if you like it. I'm very sorry. And what we'll do is, because it's going to depend, we want to see the difference basically in how these dry. The one that I put the gesso over and the one that I didn't. But unfortunately, of course, they're not going to dry tonight. So, yeah, it's not that I don't like this one. It's just boring. Sorry. And Johnny, I'm very sorry you're upset. Too bad. Add a surfer. Yeah, I'm not really a surfer person. I don't know how to do that yet, but anyways, I probably could figure it out rather rapidly, but we're going to just pour right over this. So, don't get mad. This is an 8x10 canvas. So for an 8x10 canvas, we generally are going to do about 5 ounces of paint. So, let's go ahead and figure out what colors we want to do. Let's start with white, blue. Wow, that was a little more watery than I expected. Throw some green. We're going to throw some yellow in here for funsies. That is a great question on cracking or crazing. Nourishing Parenting asked, do you ever get cracking or crazing when you paint over previous pours? I always do, and I can't figure out why. I wonder if my paint is perhaps too thick. That is an excellent question. The only time I've ever really had that happen is when I poured over one with silicone in it, and I didn't clean it off first. Then I definitely got crazing. However, it has been a long time since I've poured over a pour, really. Because I generally love my pours. That sounds really weird. This is a little bit of metallic white. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this experiment as well. And like I said, unfortunately, we will have to come back another time and see how these dried. So maybe we can come back tomorrow and look at them. Hey, Allie, you rock. Crazing is just as it's like cracking basically. I don't actually have any canvases that have that on there, I don't think, right now. I ended up getting rid of some that did. Okay. this should be good. So, yeah, if you are having that problem, it may be the silicone, or you may need to just paint gesso over it. So, but let's see. You know, let's try it out. Hence the point of the experiments. So, I think this is going to be really pretty. So I hope it doesn't crack or craze or anything. Well, it's maybe a little darker than I anticipated. All right. You know, just for funsies, let's torch it. Hi, Kay from Australia. All right. As usual, my torch has been resined shut a bit. So, butter. All right. It may indeed also be out of fuel. Fantastic. Okay, let's just go for it. I do like this section over here, so I'm going to definitely try to keep that on there as much as possible. Yeah, buddy. Cool. Actually came out a little better than I was expecting. All right. So there's that one. Let's come in for a quick close-up, and then I'll set it aside so we can get on to the other one. Can you just use glue and water to your paints? Yes, you can. I'm going to move the phone. Sorry. Should have pre-warned you so we can do our close-up. It's going to shake. Shake, shake, sonora. Yeah, actually came out better than I anticipated. I like it. So let's see. It's already pretty zoomed in, but oh, come on, light. Yeah, that blue and yellow and everything came on really cool. I love that yellow in there. And I was worried it was going to be too dark, but I think not. I think it is excellent. So there you go. All right, I'm going to go back to the tripod. Phone is going to shake a bunch more. Okay. I'm going to scroll up. We just watched Beetlejuice last night, so had that song in my head. I'm going to scroll up here. Thank you, Nightingale 1860. Yeah. Because I missed a question, I think. Have you used coconut oil yet in the paint? I have not. So, yeah. That answers that. Okay. Good. Let's go ahead and move this aside. All right. Now, it is 600 degrees in here, so this is already quite dry. How do you get your cells without silicone? That is also an excellent question. Unfortunately, I'm really not a scientist at all, so I have no really good answer other than the Floetrol specifically really helps create cells. So, and then also the consistency. Like I used to have use silicone to create cells, but once I got my consistency down, I was able to just have cells anyways. A lot of people can't get cells even with the silicone, and I think it's just the consistency, so. Oh, I gotta zoom back out. Oh, Carrie Hammond. It has not expired. Maybe did you use all caps? Maybe it's all caps or something. If you're still having an issue, I will check with them. So I'm going to zoom back out here. Whoop, there we go. I'm going to go down. Okay. Sorry for all that shaky. Yeah, Carrie, I will definitely check on that. If you could actually email me at info@thepainterinYou, that would be excellent. Just so I can make sure to pass it on to Stonecoat and make sure that they get you your discount. All right. So this is a larger canvas. So we're going to use a bit more paint. And I don't know, I'm kind of feeling reds and yellows and whatnot. So let's do that. So black. Let's see. Yellow. Okay. There was definitely just a chunky in there. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, caps is important, otherwise it doesn't work apparently. So good to know. And yeah, Lissy says that she started getting better cells when she stopped using any additives because Floetrol just does the job. I agree. All right, this is some copper. And I am going to be daring and add some of this antique bronze. So for those of you who don't know the antique bronze, it tends to create some crazy cells. Just be crazy. Yeah, so that's the other thing too, is certain paints will help create more cells. I have noticed personally that metallic paints tend to create a lot more cells. That's my personal observation. Other people may observe otherwise, but I have the Deco Art antique bronze creates crazy cells, like all by itself. It's crazy. So, yeah. All right, let's see. Gonna add a little more black. All right, I think this will be fun. Now let's throw a little more yellow. I like a yellow. Okay, and instead of flip cupping this, because this is a longer canvas, what I generally like to do is kind of go down the middle with it. Which also you can use to create some cool patterns and whatnot. So, let's see what we've got here. Now, I, on purpose for Tina, yeah, it looks like a hot dog, added a lot of white with my that I would get pink, because she is a big pink fan, despite the fact that I kind of despise pink. But, you know, sometimes it's cool. And right now, I am totally digging this painting. Okay, I really hope that this dries well, because that is friggin' awesome. Yeah. I really like that. Really, really like that. What do you guys think? Okay, let's do our close-up. Yeah, I think that's so cool. Like, I'm really excited about this. Okay. Heads up. Camera is going to be shaking. If you get shaky issues, close your eyes. Yeah, no hot dog now. Thank you very much. And yes, Tina, this is all for you. All right, so see these cells here. Those are the antique bronze popping up. We even got some green in here with the yellow and black interacting. This over here, however, I think is my favorite section. It is so cool. Just the colors together. And then I just love this black that goes down the middle. I love everything about this painting. I really hope it doesn't change too much as it dries. So there we go. Let's go back out. This is the overall picture. Oh my goodness, I love it. What colors did I use? I used white, red, yellow, the copper, antique bronze, and black. Wait, I think I said black already. White, black, red, yellow, antique bronze, and copper. Yep, that is what I used. All right. Camera is shaking again. So I put it back on the tripod. Sorry, guys. Okay. There we go. Try to get that centered. I feel like my tripod is being crooked tonight. Okay. So let me move this out of the way. You get cells without the torch. Just based off of the Floetrol and the different paints interacting together creates different effects. So we have the Floetrol paint and water. That's all we got there. Okay, move this out of the way. There we go. Like I said, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll see how they dry. Linda Maxwell, I do often buy the value packs of the canvases. Because, yeah, I do. So, Erica, what I was saying earlier is it's not just what you put into your paint. So, a lot of people think you could just add silicone or add whatever, and you'll just get the cells. But it's the consistency is the lot. So, yeah, if you're not getting cells, I would work on your consistency. Try it out a little bit thinner, a little bit thicker, you know, a little more of this, a little bit less of this, etc., etc., etc. All right. So now we get to decide what we're going to do next. Of course, I love resin. You know what we're going to do? I know what we're going to do. We're going to wash my hands. And then we're going to... Hey, Brittany, we're going to do some resin. So 1 second, guys. Okay, so as soon as I can figure out where I put this painting... there is a painting that I really like that I did with resin. We are all going to go wash my hands. That's what we're going to do. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Yeah, there's a painting that I did that I really like with resin, but I missed a little spot. So someone asked that when I fix it, I do it on video. Bugger. Hey, babe, can you bring me another roll of parchment paper, Johnny? Yeah, intermission. No, not a string pull. Basically, we're going to take this painting. Here, I'm going to bring it in close to you guys so you can see it. I love this painting, but I did miss a spot with resin right there. Let's see, there you go. You can see it right there. And then also, it's honestly just too colorful. It's not what I was going for. So even though I do like it, and I'm not going to destroy it, guys, I do want to edit it a little. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, go back to your station.
Hi, everybody.
All right. Okay. Oh, is Judy here? I know. He's in the house. I'm in the garage. I have to keep him in there. He gets in trouble, you know. Oh, yeah, Judy is here. Okay, good. So, first things first, with resin, is you want to sand it. So, this is the part that usually scares people. We're going to just take some 220 grit, and we're going to sand this. Do not be scared. It's all going to come out okay. And you don't have to go crazy with the sanding, but you do need to scratch it up. And trust me, I know that this part is scary. So, as some of you know, I did my husband's guitar, right? And that was like the scariest thing. Can you imagine sanding like a $2,000 guitar and hoping that it comes out okay? That was terrifying. All right, so, and this is just 220. It honestly doesn't scratch it up even that much. You probably can't even tell. You're so scared. All right, just need to make sure that you get it all. Plus, this is a good way if you did happen to have any air bubbles. Let's say you did a resin painting and you ended up with air bubbles in it. You would just sand them right out and then put another layer of resin over. Okay, that should be good. Awesome, now let's set this aside. And I'm gonna wipe it off. Yep, setting this aside. And then we'll mix up our resin. We don't need a lot. So, let's see, it's 9 o'clock. So Linda, this resin is not strong smelling at all. You want to look on the bottles and whatnot and instructions and see what they say, because different resins have different qualities. The resin that I'm using right now, which is Stone Coat, really does not have a strong smell at all. All right. You sanded one and there's still bubbles on the second coat. Oh no. Yeah, you might have to do a third coat or just torch it better. I don't know. Maybe it's your torch. That's a good question. I have had to do 3 coats before. But that's definitely not often. And it may just be because you're working on the wood. I've noticed too that if you you need to, say you're painting resin over wood, you need to make sure that it is sealed properly, or you'll have an especially fun time getting all the air bubbles out. And by fun, I don't actually mean fun. I mean it will suck. Okay. All right. I have not cleaned out my measuring cup, so I'm cheating with these little cups. Okay. I didn't do it the second coat yet. I sanded it. There were still bubbles. Do I need to sand it more? You'll still be able to see the bubbles. It'll just flatten out. Like you won't be able to feel it. You rub your hand over it and it will feel flat. That's what I mean by sanding out the bubbles. Okay. And this is for anyone who hasn't seen this resin yet, it's Stone Coat Countertops Art Coat Resin. Specifically, they have a countertop resin, and then they have this Art Coat Resin, which is for painting with, and it has like a 45-minute work time, which is awesome. All right. So, yeah, let's get this all mixed up in here. Okay. Stir sticks. I just took everything with me to the Bay Area, so nothing is in its proper place. So, when stirring resin, for those who don't know, you need to make sure you scrape the sides and the bottom. So, and stir it very thoroughly for several minutes generally. Tesla, why do you have to sand it? You have to sand it so that the resin has something to stick to. Because resin is very smooth. When dry, it's like glass. So you sand it so that it has something to grip to. You cannot get this at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Right now, I believe it's only available on their website, which is in the description of this video. There's a link to their website as well as a discount code to get $30 off of $80. So check that out. They have a lot of great products, including mica powders and different resin for every project you could possibly want to do. Hope you guys enjoyed those countertops. That was intense. I definitely go big or go home. Yeah, I was having this conversation with someone today, which I guess I'll just recap one more time. She was saying, like, how are you not scared to paint over a painting that you've already completed or whatever, you know, what if you mess it up, like adding a tree to it or whatever. And my reply, as cheesy as it is like people let things stop themselves from doing things because they're just scared. And then you're going to regret it. Like, you're going to regret those things you never tried because it was too scary, you know, and really what's the worst that could happen? You're going to waste a canvas. You'll waste a few dollars in product or whatever, you know, like it's really what's the worst that could happen. But despite that risk, you could get a really cool, like fun new thing or creative outlet or, you know, amazing painting or whatever. Like there's a lot more benefits than there are risks. I'm just saying. So yeah, I hope that helps anyone that is maybe a little worried. So yeah, I'm terrified every time I sand a painting down or whatnot. Like it's terrifying. Doing those counters was terrifying. Doing the Johnny's guitar was really terrifying. Talk about terrifying. Like that was the scariest thing I've ever done. Besides karaoke. Anyways, so I hope that helps. Mary, I'm not sure if that code is good for Canada. I actually need to ask them. So I will ask. You can reuse the canvas, cut it off, and make it the cover for a journal. Absolutely. Yeah, that is a great idea. And I saw somebody actually take the canvases off of the frames and make them into purses. So, you know, there's always ideas. All right, so the cool thing also about doing a second layer on this is not only is it going to cover up that annoying little spot I missed in the corner, but I'm going to add a little more black on here. So I'm going to take out some of that color that I didn't like, and it's going to create additional layers. So it's going to look so cool. It's going to look, you know, 3D, because it will literally be 3D. It'll have different depths, different layers. Yeah. Oh, hey, Camille. Glad you could join us. Yeah. And I'm probably totally going to jinx it. But has anyone noticed that the internet has not timed out once tonight? All right. So, totally jinxed it, I'm sure. Let's start with clear. And we're going to get it all over, especially in that little bastard spot that I missed last time. And then I'm just going to go in here with a little bit of black. Not going to go crazy because I do really like this painting. And you can definitely go too far with paintings. So that is not the purpose. But I do like the idea of having the various layers. And this black should end up being fairly translucent because of all that clear I just added. So, all right, let's take our heat gun and move that around a bit. So once again, I didn't go too crazy. And I'm also going to be using, sorry guys, I'm also going to be using the heat gun to pop the air bubbles in this case, since my darn torch is out of juice. Yeah. And for anyone that doesn't like loud noises, this isn't very loud, but I am going to be using the heat gun. Sorry, I should have warned you. And this is a gallery wrapped canvas. It's a 10 by 10 gallery wrapped canvas. All right. Sorry, there's all my disclaimers. Here we go. So, all right, and one more thing, I decided I want to bring you guys in a little closer. So 1 second. I'm going to zoom in. If anybody gets dizzy, close your eyes, please. I'm going to be moving this. So, whoa, geez, sorry. Too far. It is very hard, by the way, to zoom in when doing a live video. Oh, that did not work. Okay, that's as good as it gets. I'm sorry. Best I could do. Sorry about that, guys. All right, here we go. Back to our heat gun. In other news, I think I just realized how that spot got there on the corner. I think it was my thumb from me picking it up and moving it around. So, I like this. I'm going to add a little more black. Just a little bit. I actually really am liking this. I'm definitely glad I decided to do this. It was scary, but I did it. Put a little more clear. Cool. All right. What's the difference between a regular canvas and a gallery wrap canvas? If you'll wait until after I finish this, I will show you. I kind of have resin all over my hands, but I'll show you. All right. So, here we go. A little more. Oh, okay. So, let me check here. Sorry, totally sticking my face in this. I just want to make sure it's perfect. I think I'm happy. Okay. Everyone, sorry, you can see my nose. So I'm going to bring you guys in for the close-up. I'm excited. All right. Camera is going to shake. Close your eyes if you get dizzy, whatever. So, the reason I wanted to do this is one, because in outer space, I haven't really been there, but I imagine it's not super duper duper colorful. So that black, as you can see, didn't actually cover up the color, but it added kind of a smoky look above it. And I really wish I could show you guys all this in person so that you could see the depth of the layers, because it's just so fun. It's so awesome. So there you go. Good night, Nightingale. Yeah. So I like that. I like it. It was just a little too colorful before. Plus, I wanted the depth. Yeah, and I think I missed a question about working time. So this has a 5-minute working time. This resin. There we go. All right. And I'm going to answer a quick question that was asked earlier, Tina, about the gallery wrapped canvas. So I have one over here that I haven't used yet. So I'm going to actually unwrap it so I can show you. Because it's actually a really good question. All right. So this, my friends, is your typical cheap Michaels canvas. See how it has the staples and whatnot? Yep. Once again, 45-minute working time. 4-5. 5 minutes after 40. Okay. And then this is a gallery wrapped. So as you can see, the canvas is actually wrapped around the back and it's attached inside somehow magically. It also generally is deeper than the other canvas. So, yeah. 45 minutes. If it was 5 minutes, that would really suck. That would be a really crappy resin. All right, I'm going to move this out of the way because I'm afraid of like dropping something on it. All right. No worries, Kit. Yeah, 5 minutes after 40. That's also 5 minutes before 50. All right. I do have a sense of humor. Okay. Oh, I have a perfect idea once I get this out of the way. Because I have a little bit of resin left and I hate... Did you put the corner tighten up wedges in your finished canvas? I did not. I don't even know how to use those things really. I've seen other artists use them, but I personally never have. And I don't actually think any of the canvases that I've gotten recently have come with that. But anyways, okay, I'm going to move this out of the way. Hey, Sharon. Okay. And then what I'm going to just do with my leftover resin, that looks really cool, is there is a canvas today, which I posted, where I didn't post. I'm sorry. I did it in secret. So I just wanted, okay. Ugh, oh my gosh, I'm having a really hard time talking. Give me a second. Okay, so this is the resin painting I did a couple weeks ago. That was the like cherry blossom tree. And it, when it dried, it just disappeared. The tree disappeared and I didn't really like it. So anyways, it was a nice background, and now I put these flowers over it, which I'm very happy with. And then I wanted to add just a layer of the clear resin on top, just to seal that in fully, and also to give it a little more depth. So yeah. Okay, and then a good question here, Gloria. Do you ever resin the sides? Absolutely. On every resin painting I do, I always hit the sides at least the best that I can. Okay. So these are clean gloves. Yep. I'm not going to worry too much about hitting the sides of resin here because I already did it. So I'm just going to cover the top with a nice thin layer of resin. And then I'm going to hit it with my heat gun just to get rid of any cells. Did you use a balloon? Nope, I just use a good old-fashioned paintbrush. And yes, so this was resin, and I just painted regular old acrylic right on top of it. Because yeah, I thought it was a really pretty background, and but it wasn't complete by itself. So I added the flowers to it. Now I'm very happy with it. Sound has been cutting out a little bit. Uh-oh. Maybe I jinxed it earlier by saying my internet's been great tonight. Sorry, guys. Luckily, we're almost done. All right. Boom. Okay. Allie, I'm not seeing any buffering over here. So, Chick 256, yes, you can. And Angie, yes, I did sand it before I painted on the flowers. Yeah, and a couple weeks ago in one of the live videos I did put resin over a regular acrylic painting. Okay. So is everybody good? Nobody's buffering. Everybody's here. Everybody can hear me. Let me know. I'm going to be moving the camera real quick because I want to show you guys a close-up on this. Just to warn you. Mimi, why do you have to sand it before you... Oh my gosh, I think we got it back. Are we back? I think I fixed it. Let me know. I hope we're back. Let's see. Yay, I'm back. Okay. So I'm not going to jinx it again. But yeah, so I wanted to show you guys this so you can see the depth. I really like it. Okay, I'm so sorry to have jinxed it right before the end there, too. How rude of me. I will never say the B word again. I promise. All right. So anyways, that's the end of our night. Yeah. That's so deep. Thanks, babe. So helpful. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe disaster right at the very end. So, yeah, I'm really happy with this one. I wish I could put it up for sale, but my mother-in-law has already claimed it. So, all right. I'm getting an encore request. So I think because I just totally messed that up for you guys, we'll do an encore. Let me just go ahead and do this one more time real quick. Okay, good. All right. Wrong direction. Okay. One more. All right. So since I've already got sorry, the charming giraffe. I don't know where you went. Since I've already got the resin mess here, I guess we'll do another resin. I do have to mix some more up real quick, but I do still have some of that black that I can use. Let's move this out of the way. Okay. So let's just do a little guy. Let's see, that's that, and that's that. All right. Side B, side A. So mix up equal parts. Okay, this is Stone Coat Countertops Art Coat. So it is their resin that's specifically designed for painting, for art. Okay. So, Jan, I have not used the mini wax polyacrylic, so I honestly don't know. That is not a product that I've ever used. So, yeah, I do use both. Thank you, Dee. All right, I'm going to get this good and mixed up. And then, yeah, I'm definitely, see, I don't have a particular plan for what to use, what colors to do here. I get my little cups out. Hello, Silent Mindy. Sounds like you're not so silent. So let's do some deep blue mica powder. Just because it's a really pretty color. Let's see. Where's my purple? Yeah, where is El Spicy? Missing tonight. All right, we'll need some white. So there's my blue. Well, we don't actually need white, but generally like using it. Okay, come now. I left all my bottles of paint inside the house. Why? Why do I do these things? All right, so let's use some of this Russet Oxidized. This Russet Oxidized is really pretty. It comes out like a purple. I'm going to use some white resin tint because that's what I have here. And then let's do some purple acrylic ink. Do you leave your paints in the bottle with the mix for a long time? Yes, I do. Well, it depends on your definition of a long time. Generally maybe a couple weeks at most because I go through a lot of paint. So this is purple acrylic ink. You can use mica powders, you can use acrylic inks, you can use alcohol inks, you could even use nail polish. You can use all kinds of things with resin, as well as regular acrylic paint, guys. So, just so as you know. Let's add a little more to this black here. Okay. I'm going to get this all mixed up here. Do you need to mix powders in resin to get colors? Not necessarily. Okay, I hope I already answered that. Yes, you can totally use nail polish. Definitely. Okay. This is going to be a fun color combination, I think. Haven't really used these colors together before. I should have done my cutting the sticks in half. Didn't think about it till just now. Well, mainly because I wasn't planning on doing another resin painting. All right. Purple. Ooh, that's pretty. And here's my white. You know what I want, guys? I want some teal, I think. So I'm going to use, I got some more clear in here. We're going to mix up some teal. Because I like teal. Well, it's like a turquoisey color that I really like. All right. Are you guys ready for this? I'm not. Okay. Yep, let's do it. So, I'm thinking, trying to decide what, I didn't actually pay attention really to how much resin I mixed up. I think I have enough for it to let, you know what, I got a 12 by 12 canvas here. Let's do that one. I feel like we have enough. We're going to make it work. Okay. All right. Move the out of the way. And this is going on my painting. All right. Is it better to do a resin painting on a gallery canvas? That was a good question. I would definitely say it's better to do it on a higher quality canvas, or at least make sure your canvas is not sagging in the middle first, which it helps to gesso your canvas first, and then also spraying the back with water can definitely help tighten it up as well. So you want to make sure it has like a good like spring to it, but it's not saggy. You don't want it to be too tight. And please don't make any jokes. Okay, the teal or the turquoise that I use is the Art Resin resin tint. Okay, and then I'm using two mica powders here. This one that I'm putting on this right now, which is russet oxidized. It is I got it from Stamp On It. I actually got it at the Scrapbook Expo earlier this year. So, hey Jaya, I'm glad you are chatting with us on here. It is fun, I think. It's a great group of people. I have the best friends. All right, so this is white, which is also the Art Resin tint. And then we have a purple here, which is acrylic ink mixed with resin. And I did not prep this canvas, so I feel like it is sinking a bit in the middle. But, you know, we're going to make it work. All right. So let's go in here with some of this black. Okay, and then this blue is a deep blue mica powder, which is also from Stamp On It. Once again, got it at the Scrapbook Expo earlier this year. Okay. So I'm gonna get some of these cups out of the way. And I still have that turquoisey color I haven't added, but I'm gonna go ahead and heat this up and move it around. Okay, that purple is very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna run it back this way a bit. I tend to like using different things to color the resin with because it will, they'll interact together differently, and that can help create cells and whatnot. So this painting is definitely sinking in the middle, unfortunately. So as I put it out to dry, I'm going to put some plastic, another canvas underneath the middle to push it out. Otherwise, all the resin is just going to end up in the middle, and it's not going to hit the sides at all. That's really a bit frustrating. All right, let's go in here with our turquoise. Okay, my heat gun, yes, I was using it on high heat there. Normally I use it on low, but I actually accidentally put it on high there. So, a little more blue we got in there. And I'm going to just help this reach the edges. And I don't think I have enough resin to adequately coat the sides on this one, so I will probably just paint over the sides later. We'll see. Or I can always do another layer of resin on top of this one. Who knows? Endless possibilities. All right, this is definitely moving around plenty on its own without having to heat it up again. So I'm going to just move it around a bit. This is a very colorful one. Okay. So there are some fun cells developing. At this point, I am going to put a canvas under the middle of this, and then I'll bring you guys in for a close-up. And thank you, Allie, for helping me with the tilting. All right. Well, no, that didn't work. Okay. So I'm going to have to use something else in the middle of this. Oh, all right. That's okay. We just roll with the punches. We make it work. All right. I'm going to bring y'all in for a close-up because we got some really cool cells developing here. And then once I get rid of everybody, I'm going to figure out what to do, what to put in the middle there. But I'll bring you guys in for the close-up. So everyone hold on just a second because it's going to be shaking. Shaking. Okay. So yeah, look at that. Some very cool cells developing in there. I love this color over here. This gorgeous bluey purple. Yeah, once I get rid of everybody. Yeah, I like it. And we're getting some nice cells in there. I mean, you can just tell it's all sinking towards the middle a bit. So I definitely got to put something in there. Oh, thank you, the charming giraffe. You're amazing. Yeah, I love it. Good call on the encore painting. I'm happy that I did it. Okay, guys. So I have no idea what time it is. I feel as if I need to go put my child to bed, though. It's probably that late. So, there we go. Okay. All right, ladies and gents, thank you so much for joining me for another Monday night. Please don't forget to enter the giveaway if you haven't already. So please, yeah, go check that out. Enter it. You still have a few more days. And thank you so much, Lissy. You guys rock. Everybody have a fan-flippin-tastic week. And I'll see you all soon. Good night, guys.